Ukraine is serving some piping hot drama. The Ukrainian defense minister made some shocking remarks that are certain to crush President Volodymyr Zelensky's hopes of taking on Russia and liberating Ukrainian territory, a situation that will undoubtedly cause him to break out in cold sweat. Hi and welcome to a fresh new episode of The New World Order with me, Atul Mishra. Let's begin. US and European countries have poured billions of dollars in aid and weapons to the war as a bait to instigate Russia. After Sweden and Finland ditched NATO, it is that in the army general. However, the puppet king, consumed by power and fear People, hold on to your babushka. Zelensky's ambitious plan to confront Russia and reclaim Ukrainian territory appears to have encountered a significant roadblock. Olexy Reznikov, the Ukrainian defense minister, has revealed that Ukraine's offensive is utterly failing. The tangled web of political promises, Ukraine has been telling its Western masters about its grand plans to launch a glorious counter-offensive against Russia. But what's this? The reality on the ground is far from glorious. The Ukrainian army is taking a beating and Reznikov couldn't just keep it under wraps any longer. Zelensky's trip to Kherson certainly wasn't as inspiring as he had hoped. He was instead confronted with some brutal truth bombs. Reznikov declared that Ukraine is prepared for talks and a peace accord. Ouch! The last thing Zelensky needed to hear was that. Ukraine is ready for negotiations and a peace agreement, Ukrainian Defense Minister Olexy Reznikov said, if Russia changes the previously declared goals of the special military operation. Volodymyr Zelensky visited Kherson on June 8th to get an update on the ongoing operation in the Zaporizhzhia region before hearing this grim news. The Ukrainian onslaught is having trouble. The Russians are not holding back. They have been successful at taking out Ukrainian tanks left and right, including some elite German Leopard A6 models and those posh French-supplied AMX-10s. They now have total control over the airspace after taking out the crucial Hensoldt TRML-40 ESA radar. What a devastating punch. The crucial Hensoldt TRML-40 ESA radar, a component of the IRIS-T air defense system that was brought into range to support the offensive efforts of the Ukrainian forces, was also destroyed by the Russians. Its neutralization has given Russian forces command of the air above the battlefield. Zelensky was already perturbed with the losing of territories, and now Reznikov's statements add insult to his injuries. It seems like Zelensky and Reznikov have been caught in a never-ending game of cat and mouse. Let's dive back to a recent episode of the past when Zelensky allegedly attempted to fire Reznikov for corruption, but unexplainably everything was forgotten soon after. Was Zelensky afraid of a potential coup if he followed through with his corruption threat? What fun Ukrainian politics can be. Imagine this: Zelensky was fighting Russia tooth and nail when his own defense minister made a startling announcement. Sweat is literally running off his forehead. The unpleasant reality is beginning to set in. Ukraine's condition is disintegrating more quickly than a matryoshka doll. Mutiny is clearly underway given that the military is opposing Zelensky's plans, tanks are being destroyed, and the defense minister is dropping truth bombs left and right. A mutiny is now unfolding in Ukraine as the military is now rebelling against Zelensky's ordeals. Volodymyr Zelensky's ambitious intentions have run into a brick block. Buckle up everyone, the Ukrainian drama has only just begun.